Hi, I'm Lisa Leiter. Here's your Chicago Business Today midday report. Topshop yesterday opened on Michigan Avenue, choosing Chicago as the site for its second U.S. location. The British chain has been in business for almost a half-century, a division of the Arcadia Group, which is the UK's biggest privately owned clothing retailer. The three-story space is the former site of a Borders bookstore and will feature women's clothing and accessories and the company's men's label, Top Man. Earlier this week, we toured the store and spoke with its billionaire owner, Sir Philip Green. We began by asking him about why he chose Chicago and what makes this store unique.
The opportunity of the real estate came, to find a corner like this. I think if you see the building from the street, it's pretty powerful. And it's as part of our building, it ticked every box. Street, location, corner, prominent. We could deliver everything we wanted. We've produced quite a bit of merchandise, especially for Chicago. We're obviously aware, being serious of the cold. So I think we've developed some, cold weather product as we go, and want to hopefully develop that and build that.
It's certainly been a tough few years for retailers everywhere, and I asked Green about his outlook for the industry.
We are an investor, long game. You get good and bad. I think we've had a 10-year run. Got to batten down the hatches, but we've got to keep developing. And if you believe in the brand and believe in what we're doing, there'll be a few bumpy times, but we'll carry on. And I think this is exciting to be able to do this now. It does a lot for your business when your people see you investing, when everybody knows it's tough. So I think it's actually a boost if you continue to get all your senior people engaged. So I think it sort of helps, actually, as a real positive in your business generally.
Green has previously said he wants to have 12 to 15 U.S. locations and is scouting sites elsewhere, including Las Vegas and Los Angeles.
We're negotiating in several cities. We're not going to run off and open 250 stores. We're going to go carefully, quietly, take our time, and if we can build 15 or 20 flagships like this, build our internet business whilst we're doing it, which is part of what we want to do. We want to have a combined drive. That's the plan.
Consumer spending accounts for more than 2/3 of U.S. economic growth. The outlook for the economy here and in Europe is still uncertain, and Green weighed in.
There was a 10-year run where credit was loose, people spent, it was all driven off debt at every level. At some point, you have to pay for that. And I think what I found in the UK, I think it was more a financial crisis sort of at a different level. What's happened, certainly because we had an election, it's now come directly to the consumer. And the same here probably. So everything's got squeezed. So the consumer's being asked to pay. The general public are being asked to pay for all the excess at every level. And I think people get nervous, they get scared, they have less disposable income. I just think there's a complete shift of emphasis of how people think about their disposable income.
Green said he and his executives still have a lot to learn about Chicago consumers and what will sell well here. He's not ruling out a second Chicago location, but right now there are no plans for one. Well, that's this edition of Chicago Business Today. Be sure to stick with chicagobusiness.com for all of your business headlines. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.